I'm looking down Tropicana Avenue here. It's like the Spring Mountains over the backdrop. All the snow that was up on those the caps of the mountains, the Spring Mountains over there, is completely gone now. As the warmer weather here in Las Vegas has finally taken its toll, and all the snow is melted and absolutely gone. Hey everybody, Lone Wolf Rick here. It is Thursday morning here on the Las Vegas Strip, May the 11th, 2023, about 8 a.m. Currently about 66 degrees here in Las Vegas. They're looking for a high about 86 today. So another nice day. Standing outside the Excalibur right here. Let's just take a look down Tropicana at the mountains. You know, it's been quite a while since I've been back there in those mountains. You know, I mentioned one time before, it was like that used to take my daughter back there when she was small. It's like, especially after snow, because it would create some small waterfalls and stuff back there, which is really nice. But haven't been back there in a while. It's like kind of itching to do a trip back there into those little mountain range back there. Maybe one of these days I'll find the time to do that. We'll just kind of walk around here for a little bit, see what's going on. Hope everybody's having a great week so far. It's been pretty uneventful here in Las Vegas, with the exception of the big news of the Tropicana going to be demolished, and the new, I guess, the Las Vegas Athletics baseball stadium will be built over there. They did one other piece of information they did announce yesterday. I guess where the baseball stadium's going to be positioned is that the you know, when you're sitting, it's like, say, behind home plate and you're looking out towards the outfield. The outfield will be facing the Las Vegas Strip. So when you're sitting in the stands, and if it's a day that they actually have the roof open, it's going to be a retractable roof, and actually have the roof open, you'll be able to look down the Las Vegas Strip and watch a baseball game. Because that was kind of like a big, another big selling point, you know, for that stadium to be built right there. Now, eventually, they will have, check this out, everybody. After this thing being down since the first of the year, this escalator, it is now working, believe it or not. But once they get the baseball stadium built, it's like Ballys Corporation that actually owns, it's like the property. We'll build a new hotel casino there. The initial plan said it'll be a 1,500 square foot, or I'm sorry, 1,500 room hotel casino. It's like with the name's Bally's on it, so that'll be the new Bally's Hotel. It's Bally's, it's like on the center strip, was rebranded the Horseshoe. Basically, speaking of the Horseshoe, it's like a World Series of Poker starts pretty quick, the end of the month. Since today's the 11th of May. I had, yeah, I'm just kind of thinking off the top of my head. Recently I downloaded Tubi, Tubi. It's an app. It's like that has streams. One of those things that streams like old TV shows and movies and stuff that they kind of rotate through. And I started watching it, you know, late at night. It's like the day before I fall asleep. I kind of started watching and got interested in a TV show from the 80s called Spencer for Hire. If anybody remembers that TV show. It starred not Dan Tana. It stars Robert Urich, who actually played Dan Tana in the Vegas series before this one. And I think it's like the Spencer for Hire show ran from, I think it was like about from 86 to 88. It ran like 3 seasons. And I'd love him to like put Vegas on it. It's like, the thing, because I ever actually ran in the late 70s to the early 80s. So I think this was Robert Urich's like next TV project after that one ended. But it's a typical private eye cop show. It's like the private eye in uh, Boston, and it starred him and Avery Brooks, who plays a man called Hawk. And Avery Brooks, it's like parlayed that into probably his most successful run of anything that he ever had. He was the captain of the Deep Space Nine space station of Star Trek Deep Space Nine. So that would have been like just a few years after Spencer for Hire went off the air. But anyway, so I started watching the Spencer show. How you get hooked, and it's like, and I remember it from the 80s. I think I probably watched it's like some of the episodes anyway. So I've been binge watching. Instead of like going to sleep, it's like, I'll be up at 1 in the morning watching Spencer for Hire. But I guess it's based off some novels that were written. Spencer and Private Detective, from, I think the novels were started right in the 70s, maybe? If anybody knows, let me know. But it's a pretty good app. It has a lot of movies, so they rotate the movies in and out. So they may have a movie for like 2 or 3 weeks, and then, they'll always put it on new movies or whatever. This month, it's like their thing they were really pushing and advertising for views was Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2. Was they had the big, I guess the big movies that they were trying to push anyway. So if you're looking for something maybe different, it's like you might want to check out that Tubi. Yeah, it's on like Google Play app thing. And I know me, I'll have it for a little while and then I'll delete it and find something else, There was one that I had probably a year ago or whatever, and I had downloaded it. The reason why I downloaded it is they were showing episodes of the original Maverick series. If you remember Maverick with Jack Kelly and James Garner. And then eventually Roger Moore kind of came in as their cousin from England. But I was always a pretty big James Garner fan. It's like now Maverick was on, before I was born. But I remember watching the reruns and of course then Rockford Files, But even more than that, it's like a little kid. Even as a little kid, I remember the movie Support Your Local Gunfighter, which was actually as a kid, it's like I always found that movie pretty funny. Even though I didn't get most of the sense of humor, it was like it was still to be a pretty funny movie. Now I don't even remember what app that was on. There's quite a few of those apps now. It's like Pluto. I think it was Pluto TV. Yeah, another one of those streaming apps that shows like old TV shows and old movies. Look around here, see what not's going on this morning. Does anybody out there actually go to the movies anymore? Actually go to the theater to watch the movies? I used to go all the time. I'd go 2-3 times a week. You know, get my giant bucket of popcorn and soda and everything and go to the movies. But I haven't been. It's been well over a year now. You know, it's like I was going pre-pandemic, and then when the pandemic hit, I really missed going to the movies. And then, kind of afterwards, you know, it's like after everything slowly started opening back up or whatever, it just kind of, you know, wasn't something that I just really did anymore. Which was a shame, which is too bad, because I enjoy going to the movies. But I'm actually thinking about maybe going to see Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, maybe. Check that out. And since I'm a big comic book guy, those are my kind of movies, you know. Alright everybody, I think that's going to do it for this video. I appreciate you joining me very, very much. Listen to me ramble on here about just stuff in general. I'm Little Freak. Thank you very much. Please leave a thumbs up on the video. That helps our videos out a lot. Keeps them visible in the YouTube universe. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.